Hey, welcome back to Don't Run with Scissors. I'm Kelly, your favorite Jeep driving lawyer, mom of twins, three crazy rescue dogs who likes to craft in her spare time, has gone back to school to learn ASL, to be an interpreter, and is trying to train for Iron Man. If you're new here, welcome. Go ahead and hit the like and subscribe button. It sends me a message. It boosts my serotonin and my self-esteem, and trust me, I could use it. If you're returning, welcome back. Grab your drink. You know the crazy you're in for, so let's have at it. So, first thing we do on my channel is we do the ASL sign of the week. So, sign of the week is what? So what's interesting is, as I sit here and struggle, is in my ASL to English class, every week we each have to come up with two signs, like two words to sign, how to sign it, and that becomes our class vocabulary list for the next week. So you would think I have tons of signs in my head because last week I got 16 new words. 16. Um, and yet my brain right now is totally blanking. I don't know why this happens every week, but I know what we're going to do. We're going to do panda. So one of the signs for panda is you do the little, actually, wait, it's supposed to be a P, but that's not a P, that's an F. And you just kind of go panda. Now me and the teacher both agreed that that's not, we would actually finger spell it because we hadn't seen that sign before. Or you would do black and white bear. But I'm learning. So we have that one. My word that I contributed. So people are coming up with all these great words, right? Condescend, blah, 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 right? And I'm like, garbage can. Garbage can. You literally just take your little index finger, elbow to wrist. So I'm not sure where my wrist is in here. Garbage can. And taco. My buddy who sits next to me is like, antidepressant. And I'm like, taco. Clearly you knew where my brain was at. That's what it is. Okay. It has been a long week. It's just been busy. It's been very busy. We're trying to get things, got a lot of things filed last week. And have some hearings coming up. So it's fitting all of that and maneuvering only, like really, I'm borrowing my ex-husband's car. So kind of traversing all of that, all of the meetings, all of the classes and things like that. Right now I have my Monday homework done. I finished it yesterday. I'm actually working on Tuesday's homework in between working on caseload stuff. I do have stitching though. I have no haul, none. And that's okay. That is okay. Because we are saving for a new Jeep. So, I worked on my WIPGO numbers for the most part. One of my WIPGO numbers was 10 Days on Plant Love from Stitch Life magazine. It was in a stitch box. It's super, super cute. The design is, the original art is by Chirp and Whimsy. And her name she's been affectionately named Penelope. And I had debated, do I want to add in all of the flowers and whatnot, because it's a lot of stitching and it's half stitches and whatever. So I did adjust. Let me show you what I've done. My goal had been to finish her and this grass down here. My WIPGO goal was 10 days. 10 days work. However many stitches got done. I was hoping originally, before we have this, which we go back to the orthopedic guy on Friday, see how things are healing and see where we are. I don't know. All I can tell you is it still hurts like a mofo. My ribs have, breathing has gotten a lot easier. And for a while there, the muscle that ran here, of all places, because seatbelt came like this. So I don't know why this muscle group in here like freaked out, because the seatbelt wouldn't have gone there. So I don't know if maybe when the airbag deployed, because here's the other thing, like, I don't know if you could tell, it's almost like a scratchy burn mark has just recently come up in this last week. It didn't happen right away. I don't know. Anyways, this muscle group right now is feeling pretty good, and my ribs are feeling pretty good. This still hurts. So we'll see what he has to say on Friday. But, you know, whatever. Okay. So I met the whip go goal of 10 days. I don't quite have a finish. I'm super, super close. So one of my other whip go goals boxes is 10 days on a project that is the closest to being finished. Well, this now is closest to being finished because look at her. I just have a little bit of green to add in the bottom. The little orange poofy. Yeah. So we have to finish the little orange poofy. This big pink heart. And then so this section right in here. Which isn't, it is a lot of stitching, but it's not a lot of stitching. Does that make sense? You know what I mean? Like, compared to some of my other projects, this ain't nothing. So for right now, Penelope is going in her little bag. So what's also funny is, yes, I'm sniffing fabric. I'm using movie theater popcorn thread wax from Hillbilly Candles or Sewing Wax. I always say thread wax, but it's actually called sewing wax. Hillbilly Candle Company makes the best sewing wax, and they have over 116 now different scents you can pick from. So my little stitching does smell like popcorn. So apparently when you plant love, it smells like popcorn, because I found another meme that says your soul tastes like butterscotch pudding. So there you go. Now we know. So plant love goes bye-bye for now. For now. She's obviously going to be a finish before the end of the year, because it should not take 10 days to finish her. But now we know what I'll be working on during it. Anyways. Okay, so what else did I work on? Besides homework, and casework, we worked on Penelope. I worked on Primrose Cottage stitches. Happy Halloween. So cute. Hello. So cute. I am doing it on 32 count. Who am I? Like, seriously, stitching all this linen. But this is actually Lugana. This is my first piece of Lugana. I've never stitched on Lugana before, but really it's like a linen. So I don't understand. Can somebody tell me what's the difference between 32 count Lugana and 32 count linen? Because I don't know. I don't know. I'm going to guess I've only paid $4 for my little square. So it's Country Mocha. It's so pretty. Not going to lie. It is really, really pretty. This is how far I got. And I'm not sad, because that's a lot of stitching. If you remember before, I had the H done. And I think I only had the H done. So we jammed on that. So that's pretty cool. So weird to sniff my fabric to tell you what scent, because I don't have enough thread wax to have one in every single project bag yet. I know. It's, be afraid. But for those of you who have it, like, seriously, it's amazing, is it not? It just makes you happy to stitch. So I think I double dip and use movie theater popcorn on that one as well. Because I know, like, I try not to stitch now without my thread wax. I know. Who knew? Who knew? Because I was never a thread wax girl. I keep telling you guys this. I was never a thread wax girl before. Okay. The other thing that I worked on as far as Whipco goes is because I still owe a couple days left to Magic Study. Magic Study was a pool for August, and I owed it 4 more days. I still owe it 3 more days, but we did get 1 more day worked on it, and not that. I mean, it's a big ass project. Like y'all, it's a Hade. Enough said. But we're getting there, like stitch by stitch, stitch by stitch. It is a lot of blue. There is purple, but there's like, believe it or not, there's like 3 shades of blue already in there, and then the purple. So we still owe that 3 more days, okay, on my board. But, so I'll get those done this next week. I'll get the 3 days done. I was able to cross off an extra square because we worked on Marine Corps Marathon and got the 10 days. And I was counting that as, that's the one I had originally pulled and was guessing that it was going to get pulled, and it didn't get pulled, but I was still working on it. And that's okay because my squares are yearly goals, so we're all good. So even though I'm working a little ahead on that, I'm behind on others, and it's all good. Anyways, when you last saw Marine Corps Marathon, again with the maybe I should go ahead and enter it. My coach would be thrilled with me, but so I did get all the way through United States, believe it. So I got to fill in a little bit more black and over there. Marine Corps Marathon. Marine Corps. We're never going to stop saying that. Marine Corps emblem is strawberry pina colada. So good. If you like strawberry pina colada, if you like summery scents, so good. It's like strawberry and coconutty. I feel like there's pineapple in there, but I'm not sure that is. I don't know. It's good. So, like, then I open my project, and my whole project, the Marine Corps emblem smells like strawberry pina colada. So we'll keep plugging away on this. Now there's like this big chunk of just black in the circle, and then down here is Marine Corps. So I'm not, so I'm gonna, like, it's gonna take a lot of 310. Hence why I own the humongous cone of DMC 310. So now my question is, because I'm not gonna, when I frame it, because it's gonna get framed for my friend's husband, it will get framed. I think to do it any other finishing, it's not gonna be right for a guy. I don't know, like, it's not like you're gonna make it into a pillow, because that wouldn't be right to me. I don't know. I'm not gonna have the matte circle, because that would, I don't know, that just seems weird to me. So it's not gonna butt up right against that, but we all know that the black DMC around the edge is a mistake. It's a creative embellishment. So do I go ahead and maybe stitch the 310 into a square shape around it? And then I don't need to mat it because the DMC will be the mat kind of thing. So I'm going to just keep plugging away at the 310. I did debate, do I go ahead and do, there's an inner gold band. I think it's this yellow or this gold. It might be this one. I'm going to double check twice before I stitch it because clearly I have an issue. So I may go ahead and stitch that in here just to kind of give me where I can, and then maybe work Marine Corps up from the bottom and then save the black 310 from where I can, when I'm just sitting, but I don't want to necessarily have to follow the pattern, like, and concentrate really hard. Is that bad that I say it like that? Okay, so we worked on Magic Study. I think that's all the stitching I did. Just by my wrist weird. Let me look. One other. Yeah, we did not, sadly, I did not work on this one. It's super cute though. My Stephanie Nicole summer project. I did register for StitchCon. for next summer. I did not put in, I didn't put it in a preference for weekend. So I'm secretly hoping that I am weekend B, so that I can keep with my crew. Forever Table 31. But I'm also just kind of like rolling with it. Where I'm meant to be, I will be. I did not, so this next week, my goal is to put in the last 3 days on Magic Study. I need to pull out Under the Sea. I'm behind. And I need to work on that one. So that needs to go in my pile. And then to keep working on Happy Halloween. And then my other pull for WhipGo this month from Jesse's numbers was 10 days on Zimmerman coverlet. And I haven't put any days in on that yet. So that is also going to be now moved to the front. So yeah, other than that, that's where we're at. I'm hoping this week I'll be able to get on my bike. Breathing was hard with my ribs and the bruising. That seems to be, I seem to be kind of over that hump. So hopefully we'll get on the bike and start doing that. Otherwise, it's pretty low key. And I'm grateful, honestly, for low key. I'm trying to think what else. Stitches and Blooms in Alpena, Michigan, which is a fantastic store. Have I not? They are going to start carrying Hillbilly Candle Wax. Hillbilly Candle Company thread wax or sewing wax in her store. And that's an amazing step forward for Hillbilly Candle Company. Super excited. I also am working on a couple of charts. I know I keep saying that. Hopefully, I'm going to start model stitching soon. And finish up a couple other designs and work on a couple more. Oh, so the other thing that I'm doing, we have this thing in my Principles of Interpreting class, and you are a principal pixie, which sounds really weird, but essentially each week one of us like brings in like a kind of a pick-me-up motivational gift for everybody else in the class. And it could be you bring in snack that week, or you bring in like an inspirational quote for like on a piece of paper for everybody, or some great flyer that you saw, or whatever. So I have decided, because I'm insane, let's just start this conversation off right. I'm a little wacko, and we all know this. My lofty goal is I've designed the cross stitch finger spelling alphabet. And there are a couple on Etsy, but because I'm doing the big sampler with it. So my goal is to stitch everybody's name and finger spelling in their favorite color. If I know their favorite color. I don't know everybody's favorite color in the class because I don't know everybody really well. But there are 16. And then I figure I'll finish them into like maybe little ornaments. I'm thinking if time, what I may do is start on a big piece of fabric and just start like everybody's first initial, because if worse comes to worse, I can just turn their first initial into something. But if not, then I will spell them. I have till October 24th because why not add pressure to myself? But other than that, I got my only haul. Guys, my one class, we have to do what's called mind maps for each chapter, and we have to turn them in, and we actually get points for adding color to our mind map. So today at the Walmart, I bought the 64 box of markers. It is an investment in my education. Oh, that reminds me. Other good news. Other good news. We have some good news. I got my formal invitation to Phi Kappa Theta, which is the honors fraternity in community college, which is where my program is at. So yay! That's amazing. Like, I'm so proud of myself. Like, I know that sounds rather conceited, but like, I worked really hard. Other than that, I got nothing for you. That's it. It's a nice short one. I will see you next week with who knows what. My big dog is barking like a crazy person. Lizzie, relax yourself. We're just gonna keep plugging it away. Believe it or not, my dishes are done. The wall is not painted. I only have one hand. So, yeah. Otherwise, I can't think of anything. So, I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to talk to you all later. I hope you're having a great week. If you need anything, feel free to reach out. I'm His Princess Kelly on Instagram. And we'll go from there. Have a good day.